How comfortable should Christians seek to be in this world in terms of application? Where's the line in the sand, Mark?
I think there's several litmus tests. One of my most recent favorite ones, Sinclair Ferguson gives these wonderful aphorisms that you often are not original to him, but he gets them from somewhere else. And it's an interview question apparently that's put in many interview situations where the interviewee will be asked, when you've got nothing to think about, what do you think about? What's the first thing that pops into your mind? And that will often be a test of where our heart lies, of what we gravitate to instinctively. And if we perform that test upon ourselves and we find that our instincts too often go to the things of this world, then we should be thinking again about where our heart is set. And again, that statement by Jesus in the Sermon on the Mount, do not set your hearts upon things below, because things below are passing away, but set your hearts on things above, which are forever.
Yeah.
And I think I think one of the functions of suffering, no matter what shape or form it comes in, is it actually exposes the emptiness of the props that we lean on in this world. I'll never forget my first opportunity to serve overseas for a short-term teaching event was going out to Cyprus to teach a group of Arabs there, from Christians from an Arabic background, and I was my co-teacher for that week was an older pastor from America that I'd known while I was in America, and we knew each other quite well. But in the meantime, he'd been diagnosed with terminal cancer. It stopped all treatment. His physician said, "Yeah, you can go to Cyprus and do this course. It might be an uplift for you." And I didn't know what to say to this man in terms of, how are you coping with this terminal illness that you're living with? And he said, I wake up every morning and I thank God every day for another day of life.
Yeah.
And he said, I thank God because this has taught me that actually my meaning and purpose, my identity in life doesn't come from the fact that I've been a respected minister in several congregations, had a respected position in my denomination, the fact that I had a great family, all the things, and I've been blessed with relatively prosperous existence. Said suddenly all of that meant nothing, and the cancer made me think the only thing that matters is that I have a Savior, and that He will never let me go, and that He will bring me home to heaven.
Mm-hmm.